Hey everybody, Brett from Stardews Gaming here, back with another episode of our Mount & Blade Warband of Clash of Kings mod Let's Play. So, in the previous episode, we had decided to besiege Greycliffs and take it from Qohor, because it was sort of like part of the de jure lands of the King of Lorath, which we have become. We are King of Lorath at the moment, and these two were part of Qohor because they had taken them from Lorath. And so I felt that they belonged to us, and in order to secure our holdings in Essos, we needed to claim those as well. And it would also be a little bit more bait to kind of offer out there for recruiting other vassals to our cause. And so we went to war with Qohor and we took Greycliffs. It was a pretty fun little battle. You can check that out in the last episode if you missed it. A lot of archer gameplay in that one. And so we took it. And at the final battle, we saw a large force of Qohoric units headed our way to try to intercept us, so we had to finish it quickly. And so we have taken this, we have got it slightly garrisoned, because we didn't claim it for ourselves. However, they are coming, and they are going to besiege this fairly soon. And so we are looking at a pretty big siege defense here. It's going to be like 300, or I think we're at about 280. Versus them with about 250 there, so probably somewhere around like 350, maybe even 400 that they're going to be attacking us with. So this is going to be a pretty interesting fight. I suppose we will just kind of get right to this, but before we do, firstly, I'd like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying the series so far and you'd like to see more. Especially the siege battles and stuff, because there's a lot more coming, I can guarantee you that. And also, don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow, and the best way to keep up with the series as it goes on. And so, following that, I have one more thing to add before we get started, and that is a new character that I'd like to introduce. So, let's do that. Alright, so the newest character I'd like to introduce to you guys is Humphrey. He is not of noble birth, so he has no house name or title. He is just a lowly merchant, and he was created by Creodude1, so thank you very much to Creodude for submitting this character. And so let's get into his backstory a little bit. When he was just a child, a young orphan in King's Landing by the name of Humphrey decided to forge a new life for himself by stowing away on a Braavosi merchant ship. Upon arriving in Braavos, the boy was found by the merchant captain, who took pity on the boy and offered him food and shelter in return for his hard work. The boy worked hard for his new mentor, eventually becoming his partner, until one fateful day when the old captain was killed by a jealous competitor. A witness to the murder, Humphrey fled Braavos in fear for his life, leaving everything behind and hoping to find a new home for himself yet again. Okay. And so that's Humphrey's backstory. You can see here he's a fairly young man. He's not much of a fighter, although, you know, he has been through a lot in his short time on... I almost said Tamriel, not Tamriel. His short time in Westeros and Essos. And he is very skilled in, you know, the art of trade. And that's something that we don't really have in our party. We don't really have, you know, like a quartermaster type. We do have a couple... healers and like sort of half maesters, but nobody to really manage the logistics of our army. And so hopefully this is a role that he can step right into for us. You can see he's not very heavily armored, so we'll have to sort of remedy that. But again, his primary role is not going to be combat, so it's not critical that he's in like full plate armor. He's at the bottom of our party list. But if he ever gets into combat, we'd like him to survive. So yeah, we'll work on that a little bit for him. And obviously, as he sees more and more combat, I'm sure he will become more and more competent at holding his own. But yeah, once again, thank you very much to Creodude1 for submitting this character, as well as all the other subscribers who have submitted characters thus far, and everybody else who has submitted a character that has not yet made it in. There's still plenty of slots to go, and as I've said previously, I'm going to manufacture more ways to get characters in the game, beyond just the 25 or so companions that are part of the base mod. For those of you who are just joining us, if you would like to get a character into the game, it's not too late. although there are a lot of characters piling up, and so if you do want to submit one, really make sure you put some decent time and effort into that character and make them stand out. To do that, just basically submit a character in the comments of any video in this series. It really doesn't matter which, although if you're watching this one, just submit it on this one because it's easier for me to follow along. But it doesn't matter, I see them all. And yeah, so submit your character via the comments, and then most importantly, stay active and helpful in the comments of this series. Or it doesn't really matter if it's this series or another series on my channel, but basically the more I see you commenting, the more I recognize your name you know, on my videos, the more likely I am to choose your character. And so yeah, that's how you get a character in the game. Let's take a quick look at his gear, and then we will get to this siege defense. So he's not all that heavily armored. He is only wearing this like leather jerkin, and even that, I mean, it doesn't look like it's very heavy leather. It's like a light leather, sort of like, I don't know, like chest piece with like a leather shawl over it, and then like a padded shirt under that. He's just got basic shoes on, a light crossbow with some bolts, a basic arming sword, and a round shield with some leather gloves, and a rouncy horse. So that is Mr. Humphrey's loadout. Let's go ahead and get to the gameplay now. I believe everybody has been leveled up. I'm pretty sure I took care of all that. Yeah. So everybody's been leveled up, moved to where they need to be. We have the companions first, and then the heavy infantry, and then the archers, followed by our more valuable sort of units, such as, you know, the pikemen, who don't fare all that well during siege battles, and then we have like our northern and Dothraki cavalry and stuff as well, who obviously aren't really cut out for fighting on walls. They prefer open fields. And then finally we have our two half maesters and our new quartermaster. So we're gonna hop into Grey Cliffs here, and we're just gonna wait here for some time because they're gonna be right up on us. And oh, they turned around. That was disappointing. Proceed without one for now because I don't really need anybody running this currently. But that was interesting. I thought for sure they were going to besiege us, and then lo and behold, they just kind of run away. That was weird. It clearly has a garrison. We'll head to Lorath in a little bit here if they're not going to besiege this, because we may have some lords trying to join our party. But speaking, or sorry, our faction. But speaking of our party, we do have some level ups. So let's handle these. Torin, let's go with, I think, some agility because his weapon master is fairly low. And then I will put that point into, I'm not sure, shield, athletics, horse archery, foraging. His riding is maxed, his iron flesh is maxed. Let's put a point into shield because he is using a shield. I prefer him to be kind of proficient with it. We'll give him some polearm skill as well because he is carrying a lance, and then we'll work on his one-handed because that's obviously his primary weapon. And then, let's see, we have 25 pikemen already, so I think I'll go with elite northern polemen there because they become men-at-arms. Well, they become sergeants who become men-at-arms. And Humphrey leveled up already. Well, he was only level 1, so can't say I'm surprised. Let's put some points into strength because he's obviously not very strong. The stronger we get him, the better armor we can put on him, and obviously the more likely he is to survive. I'm going to work on his crossbow skills primarily, though. That looks pretty good. So, I was really hoping for a big siege battle there. I'm sure you guys were too. I don't know what happened with that. They might have been attacked elsewhere because they are at war with a few other factions beyond just us. So, I'm not sure what caused them to flee. Hopefully they come, well, I mean, from an entertainment standpoint, hopefully they come back and try to siege something, because I would enjoy fighting a siege defense battle. We had a pretty good one in our Gekakujo playthrough that was a lot of fun. But obviously, from a roleplay perspective, I'd kind of prefer not to lose a bunch of men to siege defense. Okay. Let's see. Apparently, their fields were bordering, and the tall farmer had a bull that impregnated a cow belonging to the other farmer. The stocky farmer said that the calf was his because it was his cow giving birth. The tall farmer claimed the calf to be his, being the offspring of his best bull. I don't know. Neither. I'm gonna keep it. This seems fair, so since the cow gave birth to the calf, we'll let him keep it, but he'll have to compensate the owner of the bull a bit. That seems fair to me. Because obviously, with an extra cow, he'll be able to earn more money. But, you know, animals and people too can die during childbirth, and so the owner of the cow did sort of like, you know, risk losing one of his cows in that happening, so I think that's a pretty fair deal. We got to keep an eye on our castles, make sure nothing's under siege here, because we will need to ride to its defense, otherwise we'll lose it. But I'm really hoping we start getting some lords offering to join us. I mean, those guys typically aren't the best ones to give land to. If they're trying to join your party, it's typically because they've been ousted from their own, which usually means that they are not the sort that you want to be associating with. I really like our castle here. This is a really cool castle, I feel like. And now that we have our Raventree Guardsmen, I think it sort of feels like home. It sort of feels like home, although I don't like this guy here, and I apparently can't get rid of him. He is a follower of the Lord of Light, and basically just sits in here preaching all the time. And as you probably well know, Rook is a believer in the old gods. So, yeah, awkward. Let's see. Martin, what do you got for me, other than not being clothed? Grey Cliffs doesn't have a lord. Yeah, I'm aware. Let's see. How would we best go about this? Well, first of all, do you have any ideas to strengthen our kingdom's unity? No? Okay. Right then. Would you be willing to... First of all, let's go talk to the Archon of Qohor. Maybe we can make peace. And do me a favor and send Rylan. He's our best talker short of Humphrey, who I can't afford to lose right now. So we'll send Rylan to Qohor to seek a truce. And hopefully he can pull that one off. Meanwhile, my Castellan, I would like to do some recruiting if we can. Let's see. How long until I can enlist another patrol? 3 days. Okay. I'm not sure where we'll put that garrison. We'll probably add it to Lorath, and then we'll let whoever gets the Castle of Grey Cliffs deal with that garrison. That's not really my concern until... Well, it's my concern until it's given away. And so, being that I do plan on giving it away, I don't want to invest too much in it. If I can't do that, how about some recruiting? Let's see. What are my options? Okay. I guess we'll just continue to recruit Northerners. Give me 50 if you don't mind. And that cost me 2,600. That's actually not too bad. And then finally, Seneschal. What's the treasury looking like? Not bad, actually. 20,000. Can I withdraw a bit? Can I get like 2,000 just to be safe? Because I think that was taken out of my inventory. No, it actually wasn't. Okay. Either way, I've got a little bit of extra spending money now. But no new lords are looking to join us, so... let's see. Sort the defenders, recruit some troops. What does that do, I wonder? Let's see. You can recruit troops of Northern Loyalists for this town. Huh. So are those the... There are some units in the game that are like player faction units. I wonder if this is how you recruit them. Let's see. Increase time. Oh, okay. I guess we're recruiting 3 of those. We'll see what happens with that. And I guess in the meantime we'll head back down here and just make sure we're protecting our lands. I'll try to find some sort of battle, I guess. I mean, I'd like to level up some of these lower tier units that we have. There's my recruiter riding off to the north. But yeah, we have a lot of like just basic northern archers and northern pullmen who we would obviously like to level up. So I was hoping that that siege battle would do it, but clearly that's not going to happen anymore. It's so disappointing. Like, I was all amped up for a huge fight today, and just they ran away. Oh well. I mean, what are you going to do? So nothing going on there or there. I guess we could ride down to Korho and see what's going on. So let's head down there. Let's see. A country farmer stands before you on the road, a weeping girl behind him. He points his finger accusingly at one of your men, saying that he raped his daughter and demands justice. Let's see. We'll geld the man and cast him out. We didn't actually lose anybody, which is kind of interesting. But, I don't know. I feel like in that case, they probably should have had, like, at least some sort of penalty for doing the right thing there. Because we just gained honor, and there was really no reason not to take that one. But, yeah, I feel like they should have maybe, like, taken a random unit out of your army. Whether it be, like, a, you know, cohort guardsman or just, like, a lowly recruit. Like, I don't know, just to make you think twice about it. Although maybe it did, because I was at 221, I thought, before. Oh, right, but that's because we sent Ryland on a mission, so it didn't take anybody out, which, again, I feel like it probably should have. So, we're in Qohor now. I could potentially take one of these, but I don't really want to hold land this far south. I just don't see it being all that effective or beneficial. I'm going to take on these Dothraki, though, because they have a lot of prisoners, and I would absolutely love to add them to my army. Surrender or die, my friend. So 220 against their 36. This is probably going to get ugly, but whatever. So by ugly, I obviously meant like for them, not for us. Although I did forget to re-equip my field equipment. I have my siege equipment, so that's kind of annoying, but I still have my sword and shield, so that works. But no lance. No lance and no javelins. Or, sorry, throwing axes. Let's see, where are they? Archers, why don't you guys set up here? And then we'll set the infantry up. Oh, I see them off in the distance there. Infantry, you can go there. Cavalry, you're actually perfect where you are. Just stay there. I'll tell them twice to make sure they do it. And here's my retinue. There's Robert in his new gear. I like the Houndskull helmets. They look like bird beaks a little bit. It seems fitting for House Raventry. I totally missed that. Ouch. That looked like it hurt. I am totally doing the wrong swings here. Okay, cavalry, feel free to join the fight. They don't have lances though, so they're honestly not that dangerous to us. At least not to me. Like, they could potentially kill some of our units, but chances are they're not going to be able to really do anything to me. Unless I, you know, get caught up like this. Okay, infantry, why don't you go ahead and join the fight? Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Oh, that was the horse. Come on, get him. Oh, that was the horse again. Gotcha. Oh no! Roderick! Well, I avenged the guy who wounded you. Oh, that was Lucas. Whoops. I'm just like swinging wild right now. It's hard to see what's going on. Apparently they just have like random peasant women fighting for them. Well, everybody must go. Can't leave stragglers. Okay, let's come back around. How did I miss that? Got that guy. We got another taker here. Totally missed. Got that guy though. And is that it? Let's send everybody to charge, just to make sure we aren't just like standing around doing nothing. But it would appear that there's like maybe one left. Yeah, whatever's going on over here. And that was it. Okay, so let's see. One killed. It was a Dothraki archer, ironically enough, and then a couple wounds. All of them named characters. So what do we want here? We got Vale troops. We've got a little bit of cohort units, some caravan masters. Got some reach units as well. Celso recruits. I'll take them definitely. Do I want units from the Vale? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because we may end up at war with the Vale at some point. And so having those units in my army doesn't necessarily seem like a great idea. Obviously taking cohort units while I'm at war with cohort isn't the best idea either, but I don't plan on being at war with them for that much longer. I'm going to take you guys. Take you guys. Ice cavalry doesn't hurt, right? Some lancers. I'll take the caravan masters because they're pretty generic. Reach, no. The Vale units are tempting, but I think I'm gonna pass. We do have a bunch of northern units being recruited for us right now, so I feel that we can probably hold off. Okay, and we got a couple characters that leveled up as well. Alright, so let's take another look at this. Sailman Rivers has leveled up. I think we're going to put his points into strength, because I'd like to be able to get him into some real heavy armor. And then we'll throw that point into power strike so that he's a little bit more competent in melee. And then Grandin, let's see, I think we'll continue to work on his strength as well. We'll put this point into persuasion, and then we'll work on his polearms and one-handed skills. Who else? Jaro the Wanderer. He's pretty balanced, so where do I want to allocate his points? Maybe intelligence, at least for now. I'll put one into Iron Flesh and another into tactics, because he is an aspiring commander after all. So obviously we need to continue to work on that. Titus leveled up as well. So let's see. I think I'm going to go strength with him, because I want his power draw to eventually rival Garrett Longley's. So we'll keep working on that. And was that it? That looks to be it. They know me as Rook Raventree. Mark it down. You shall be hearing more of me. Let's see if they're interested in making peace. Let's speak to Archon Morello. Okay. That's some cool armor you've got there. I guess surrender or die. Okay, we will fight this one intelligently. That is to say, we're actually going to take up formations here. I keep forgetting to get my damn field weapons out, though. Excuse me, guys. I would like to start establishing battle lines. The enemy appears to be coming from this direction. So, infantry, could you get up to there? Archers, let's get you to about here. Cavalry, stay out wide where you were. And then my retinue, is apparently knocked out. We don't have a lot of archers out here, do we? It's all infantry. It's because we're set up for like siege mode. Let's see, where are they? That's not them. There they are. Okay. Well, in that case, let's re-establish our lines a little bit more forward. Okay, cavalry over there. I really wish I had a lance right now. They don't look all that well equipped. They don't have any cavalry. Which is interesting, because they actually do have lancers and stuff. I mean, obviously guardsmen are probably like maybe the best. I don't know if it's necessarily the best unit that they have, but it's a pretty damn good unit, and the one that they're obviously most known for. And obviously they do not have those, or they do not have cavalry, that is. They might have guardsmen. It doesn't look like it though. It looks like it's all infantry. I didn't really do anything there. Okay, let's come back around. They do have some elite macemen though. Okay, infantry, go ahead. Cavalry, come to me, if you don't mind. And then go ahead and charge. So we've got them pretty much enveloped at this point. Okay, start chopping or something? I don't know. Let's get out of there because my horse is going to get dropped in a second. Okay, there's one down. Maybe I'll just continue to do that. I'll just like circle back and then come in and start hacking away for a bit. I might be better off fighting this one on foot. Where are you going? Oh, let's get these guys. Come on, we got this. Okay, so they might be retreating. It would appear that they are. Got you. Let's get this guy in the armor. Oh, how did I miss? Got you. Hit your shield. They are going to get reinforcements in a minute, so let's rethink this. Infantry fall back. Cavalry fall back. God, this horse is not doing so well. Whoops, didn't mean to swing at you, man. It looks like all of our cavalry is gone. Or at least the companion cavalry, that is. Like all the named characters. There's still, you know, White Harbor Knights and Northern Men-at-Arms and stuff at the bottom of our party, so we'll see them eventually. Unfortunately, it looks like everybody's horse is dead. So I'm not going to be able to salvage a horse from anywhere. Oh, dodged you. Damn. This thing is just way too slow. Who is that? That's not Garrett, is it? Pretty sure it's not. No, that's, yeah, that's Malthar. I'm wondering if I'm better off on foot. I feel like I probably am. Because I can at least use my crossbow on foot. So we can skirmish a bit first. Did I get him in the feet? I might have gotten him in the feet there. That was a terrible shot. Okay, wait, why are you guys turning? No, infantry, get in there. You guys don't hold a line very well. Okay, looks like Sir Jory Drake is still mounted, so that's good. I don't want to be caught up in that mess. Stab, stab, stab. Come on, let's get these guys. They're really well armored. Like, really, really well armored. It takes a lot of hits to put them down. They're not very well armed though, is their issue. Like the Macemen, pretty good weapon. The Scythemen, terrible weapon. Especially in close combat like this, the Scythe is about the last thing you want. It might be like okay against enemy cavalry, but short of that, like, I don't see a point in having it. There's one. Get him! Oh, that's one of mine. Whoops. I keep forgetting I have cohort gains too. Okay, don't charge, don't charge. Reform, reform. Cavalry, just stick with me, I guess. There's not very many of you left. I'm gonna try to drop some of these shieldless guys. Way to, like, stand right in my way, dude. Damn. Okay, infantry, go. And let's shoot. Oh, man, right as I fire. Come on. Okay, cavalry, go ahead. This isn't very effective. Like, even with this really, really good crossbow, we're just not really doing much. Oh, look at you getting ballsy. You better turn around. Oh, I fell. Wow. They're starting to flee. Oh, this guy is getting a little too confident, too. He's taking swipes at me as he runs. Oh, look at you. Big mistake. Cut down all your friends. And then you. Get him. Okay, archers, go ahead and pursue. Got you in the back of the head. That guy's down. Oh, there's more of them coming. Whoa, okay. Pretty big army that we're fighting here. But I don't think we've had reinforcements yet. So, obviously, we haven't lost that many. Hopefully the archers aren't, like, in melee combat right now. I think they're smart enough to hold back and just fire. That's Sir Royman. Let's not shoot him. There we go. Oh, one of our elite Pullman was killed. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get in there. You need to go. Oh, man. Of course, right as I charge, they start to flee. Gotcha. Right in the back. Okay, so that's the end of that fight. And a pretty good one, too, although I don't think we really lost all that many. Yeah, only 4 dead, although 19 wounded is higher than I'd like. But yeah, only 4 dead, so that's not too bad. Versus basically 140 dead. Let's see here. So I had 11. Well, I accounted for 12 of them. And then it looks like Garrett and Sir Royman coming in second with 7. So good for them. Their lord manages to escape. Not a big deal. We weren't going to take him prisoner anyways. He tried to convince him. Unfortunately, wow, 24,000 coins for a truce. I don't think so. Yeah, welcome back. I guess I'll just continue to whoop on them for a little bit until they decide it's in their best interest to make peace with me. Let's see, is anybody in Qohor? It would appear not. No, there's nobody there. I could easily take like one of these. Like Dagger Stop. Get a lot of Dothraki warriors in our party for that too. So I've got another taker here. A young bard spreads rumors about your mother. Accusations of working in the world's oldest profession are the most delicate ones. You decide to ignore him. Let's see. A white stag. Let's take a shot at it with the bow. We got a bunch of dried meat. Awesome. And some renown. That guy got away, though, unfortunately. Let's see. Archon Shirako Mortello is actually right here, so let's talk to him. I'm worried, though, that if I walk up to this thing, he might attack me and pull me into a fight with, like, all this stuff that's here. Which is kind of concerning. But yeah, that guy did get away from us. Oh, no, he's right here, actually. Oh, he kept running. I probably should have chased him. Let's, hail the guard and request a meeting with the Archon. I'm meeting you face to face, man. Like, I could kick down your gate at any point. Let's see. Rook Raventree, my lord. He's actually got a fairly high opinion of me. Blah, blah, blah. I wish to make peace. As things stand, I do not see it as being in my current interest to make peace, but if you were to hand over 25,000 coins, I would be willing to agree to a truce of 20 days. No, that's not of any interest to me. So we'll have to continue hostilities then. Can I get you before we make it to Qohor? Nope. Oh, maybe. I did get him. Nice. Right, well, we will continue to destroy your lords then. Okay, so let's get set up here, and yet again I forgot to get my lance out. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you use the lance once, and then from then on you're basically without it anyways, so at least this way if I end up on foot I can fire a ranged weapon or something. Cavalry, could you guys get over here? Really? We've got like some random Dothraki archer? How did he make it into the fight? Let's see, I see somebody coming. Who are you and why are you following me? A Northern Pike. Okay, go join the infantry, I guess. I'm gonna go harass them a little bit. Got one good shot with this crossbow, may as well make it count. I didn't make it count. Oh, somebody made it count. Damn, Garrett just wrecked that guy. He's pretty prone to do that, though. I mean, with his power draw, he literally can one-shot just about anybody. Let's see, where's the rest of their army? Interesting that they sent like 2 cavalry out and the rest held back. They're not out there. There they are. Are they trying to flee? Like, what are you guys doing? Let's see. Archers, get up to this spot. Infantry, get to that spot. And cavalry, get to that spot. And while we wait, I'm going to hop off my horse and reload this thing. And I might take a couple pot shots at him. That's probably way too high. Well, we'll see what happens. Can't take him with you, right? I can't tell if I'm firing... I'm probably not firing high enough. Because they're pretty far out there. No, I mean, these guys are firing a lot lower. But my shots don't look like they're getting anywhere close. There's Garrett. Come on, Garrett, do something. Make something happen. That looked like it maybe hit a shield. Come on, let's do some damage. We're not doing anything. Okay. Onto the horse. Infantry, go ahead and surround them. Cavalry with me. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, cavalry charge. I don't think I did anything right there. Just, yeah, chop downward, that works. Oh, I got him. Through one of my own. Wow, this is bloody. Come on. Get him, get him, get him. Okay. Infantry, reform your line at the base of the hill. Cavalry, please do not go running off on your own. There are more coming, though, from the look of it. So I'll scout ahead. Excuse me, pardon me. So the Norvoshi axe throwers actually sort of fit in with the army, with the brown leather and stuff. They don't look that out of place, actually, which is kind of nice. Ooh, that arrow would have hit me right in the back of the head. Let's see. Where are the rest of these guys? We might have to move up. Because I don't know how far back they're spawning. There they are. Okay, I can work with that. Infantry, get to here. Archers, get up to the top of this hill. Not that far away. And cavalry, maybe back here or something. There's only 3 of you, so don't want to get you all slaughtered. They're taking their time, though. They're moving in formation. We're moving a little bit more scattered, so we should get there sooner than they do. And I can kind of hold them off if I need to. Let's see. Yeah, they've got a pretty good shield wall going there. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much. Yeah. Oh well. Our men are here. Infantry, move to about there. Archers, hopefully you get into position fairly soon. Let's see. Who do I have? I've got Royman, Jory, and a random Dothraki. Okay, you know what? Cavalry with me. We're going to go around again. It seemed to work pretty well. We let the infantry swallow them up, and then we hit them from behind. Unfortunately, it looks like Jory got stuck. Okay, infantry, go. No, go. Charge, charge. Ah, you dick. Blocking me. Okay. Yeah, don't let them through. Don't let them through. Don't let this guy get away. Really? 46 and he's not down? That's some good armor he's got then. Okay, cavalry, feel free to jump in on that. Archers, go ahead and pursue as well. Infantry, if you're not charging already, do that. Yeah, they're scattered. We won this. It's just a matter of running them down now. I'm going to go after these guys. It's going to be difficult, though, with all these hills. Also, that might be the edge of the map right there. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, they got away. Not a big deal. Oh, I should have gone for him, maybe. Quite a few of them are getting away, but again, I don't really care. Just so long as, you know, the battle ends. I'm here for the renown and for the experience, not for, you know, wanton slaughter and stuff like that. But that being said, if somebody's going to fight back, you know, we're going to put them down. We're not going to risk losing with our men. Get him! Get him! I'm totally stuck. There's one more. Still stuck. Okay, he's got to be down. There it is. Alright. Sir Royman taking it too. No casualties on our part, that's always nice. Let's see. I had Sir Royman beat by 1, but he still did pretty damn good. Their lord managed to escape. Do I want any of these guys? I don't think so. Capacity's reached there. More stuff I don't need. And more upgrades are ready. So let's see. More axemen, more elite. No, give me, what was it, 3 pikes? And then we'll do the rest elite. Elite, and get some veterans there. I'm running out of money, aren't I? Yeah. Ooh, another men-at-arms, finally. So we got one more cavalry added to that. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit low on cash. We obviously have a bunch in the treasury, but I don't have that much on me. Hopefully next payday we make quite a bit. And it looks like a few of these guys leveled up as well, but I think that's going to do it for today. I was really looking forward to a big siege defense battle, and obviously we didn't get that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the couple of other fights we did instead. It looks like Qohor is not going to give up Grey Cliffs easily. They don't seem like they're all that interested in coming back and taking them, but they're not going to just let me end this war. So we might have to beat up on them a little bit more, maybe sack a couple of their villages, maybe hit some of their castles, and just basically take away their morale and their will to fight. And then we'll see if they still want 25,000 gold to end this, or if they'd be happy to stop me from continuing. Anywho, thank you so much for watching, guys. I had a great time playing some Clash of Kings with you, and I really look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.